Hey everybody, this is Fueled by Lovely, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips to help you get a good introvert reset in. Now, what is a good introvert reset? An introvert reset is typically when you are alone and you do not have to deal with people. This is harder to get during quarantine, believe it or not, for some of us, because we live with people, and even though they can be super magical, awesome human beings, it's still draining being around them, especially when you have Zoom calls going on all the time and it's like, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. So, with that said, here's tip number 1, COVIDcation. If you are lucky enough to do so, and if it's safe to do so where you live, go ahead, book an Airbnb in the middle of the forest and just get out. I did this during the election time, and I will tell you guys, it was so useful. I was able to really just hear myself think and kind of go over my plan with what I want to do with my life. I even booked a place where I could take my cat, so okay, I guess I wasn't totally alone, but you know the animals they gotta come with. All right, number 2. If you can't go somewhere and stay somewhere for a couple of days, you can do the next best thing, which is to retreat into nature. You know, we're humans. We come from the forest, man, and we have to go back there sometimes so we can really retreat and be quiet and just listen to the sound of the leaves, the sound of the wind and the leaves flickering. It's crazy. I was going for a run the other day, and it was a pretty windy day. And all I could hear is just the unique sound of the wind just like going through the leaves. It was good. It felt like, it wasn't just cleaning out the leaves. It was also cleaning out my brain. And that was awesome. And I was in the middle of forest and there was nobody to my right. There was nobody to my left. It was just all me. And I needed that so bad. All right. The third thing that you can do is one of my favorites because it's super easy. You can take a little date with yourself and drive to an empty parking lot and just sit in your car and think, journal, write, or just enjoy the silence. It's so nice if you are able to get a hold of a vehicle during this time because it's safe, You're not going to get a germ from being in your car. And you can go and you can use it as kind of like a mini home on wheels. Just go to this parking lot for like 3 hours, maybe more, maybe less, depending on what you need. And just enjoy your space away from people. Empty parking lots are awesome. I used to actually do this before COVID back in college. Sometimes I would just need room away because, in college you kind of live on top of each other. And it was a great way to just kind of help get a reset in. All right, number 4 is a really fun one to do. And this is for you to plead your roommates to leave. I know for some of us more quiet people, it might be daunting to go up to somebody and be like, hey, can you please leave the house? But you know what? I'm sure some of you guys in college have done this when you've wanted time with a significant other. Just do the same principle, except this time it's not a significant other. It's yourself, and you're important. And you just say, hey, man, I just want to have the house to myself for a few hours. Can you go on a walk? Can you go on a drive? And when you're gone, I might take care of that cleaning project that you don't want to do. Or maybe if they're an introvert themselves, you promise them the same thing and they'll do it. I know I would. All right. The 5th thing that you can do is a fun one too. You can use smell to reclaim your space. This is one that I do when I just, I don't really want to leave the house, but I kind of want to just be like, hey, I live here. This is my space. This is my energy, and I'm going to control it in the one way I know how, other than blasting loud music. And so you can do something fun like get some rose incense. I love the smell of rose incense. Just burn it in your room. Open the windows so it doesn't, get too toxic, fumey. You can also burn candles. You can burn oils, whatever you like to burn. Make the smell your own and take back your space, dang it. Yeah, so I hope you liked that. 5 tips. I wanted to keep this video short and sweet because I know not everybody wants to just hear me ramble about random things. So, if you like this video, and especially if you like the format of this video, please let me know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe if you want to, but if you don't, you can just walk on by and go do what you need to do. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.